Veyer takes the shotgun snap. Three-step drop, looks out right, he throws, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Bellamy at the 20. Picks up some blockers at the 10 and finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown Orange. A pick six from Jaden Bellamy as he celebrates in front of the Yankees dugout. Christian Veyer throws his 8th interception of the season. Jaden Bellamy gets his 2nd pick of the year and makes it 20-13 Syracuse with 1:41 to go in the 3rd. 1st and 10 at the 13. Schrader on the right hashes. One-step drop. Throws to the corner. Caught. Alford. Touchdown. That's easy. 3 plays for SU to bring the Orange into the end zone. Schrader gets the snap under center. Throws over far sideline. It's caught. Dan Villari inside the 10, dances past the 5, and leaps into the end zone for an SU touchdown. Dan Villari's first touchdown in Orange. Syracuse answers with a passing touchdown of their own. Dan Villari scores his first touchdown of the season, and Syracuse trails 14-6 with 2:26 to go in the first quarter. Trips receivers on the far side. Schrader gets the shotgun snap, 3-step drop, pressure in his face, dances, but gets sacked. Clemson brings 5, and TJ Parker's the man who brings down Garrett Schrader. The sack pins Syracuse back to its own 38-yard line. 4th down and way long coming up for the Qs. Number 11 for Pittsburgh takes the shotgun snap, hands off, it's on the ground, picked up by Syracuse near midfield. A botched handoff turns into a turnover. Jaden Bellamy jumps on the loose football. He was injured last week, did not play against Boston College. He picks up a loose football in between the numbers and the near side hashes. Syracuse gets the ball at its own 48-yard line, 1st down and 10 with 11 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 1st down and 10 for Syracuse. The ball's positioned at the left hash of their own 25-yard line, attacking the right end zone that's painted Florida State in garnet and gold. Garrett Schrader in the shotgun. SU's quarterback claps his hands, takes the snap. He fakes the give to Allen, rolls out to his right, meets a defensive lineman, and he's brought down. Loses the football. Jared Verse picks it up, and he's wrapped up at the 5. Florida State's defensive line brings the pressure. Jared Verse picks up the loose fumble on a strip sack. The Seminoles get the ball at their own 5-yard line with 1st down and goal.
What is Garrett Schrader doing there? He has a defender right in his face. Defender's already making contact with him, and he just doesn't hold on to the football. It was Joshua Farmer, the big defensive tackle, who was spinning him down, knocked the ball out from behind. If you're Schrader, you got to do one of 2 things. Either eat it, take the sack, and move on, or get rid of the football earlier. You cannot do that.
Garrett Schrader had a turnover last week and now has a turnover in today's game in horrible territory if you're an SU fan. The Seminoles have the ball in between the hashes at their own 5-yard line. 5 yards away from blowing this game open with 7:33 left in the 2nd quarter. Number 4 Florida State leads 17-3 over SU. Jordan Travis and the FSU offense back onto the field. Travis lines up under center with his running back Benson behind him. Man in motion left to right. Travis takes the snap and he hands off to Deuce Spann, who runs end around far sideline, pushed out of bounds by Elijah Clark at the 4-yard line. Florida State gets a little creative trying to get to the far pylon, but Elijah Clark found the fellow number 5 on FSU's side, pushes the running back out of bounds. 2nd down and goal from the 4.
Nice play there by Elijah Clark to set the edge.
We've hardly seen Jordan Travis line up under center in today's game. We've seen Garrett Schrader do it a handful of times. Travis back to the shotgun with the running back Benson to his right hip. 2 receivers on the far side. Travis moves a man in motion right to left. He takes the shotgun snap, throws out right. It's caught by Benson at the goal line. No, it's incomplete. Punched out of his arms at the last second. The pass falls on the turf. Solid play by Justin Barron, the rover for Syracuse's defense. He roved over to that far side to punch the football out to set up 3rd down and goal from the 4. This is a big defensive play coming up for SU.
Massive for Syracuse. Gotta hold them to a field goal chance here.
3rd down and goal with 6:54 to go in the first half. FSU leads 17-3. Travis in the shotgun, wearing number 13 in white. He takes the shotgun snap, throws out right, looking for the back corner, incomplete. looking for his tight end, Kyle Morlock. Elijah Clark does it again. The two race to the back corner. Clark threw his hand in the passing lane, broke it up, passes incomplete. That sets up a 4th down and goal. 6:50 to go in the second quarter.
Are they going to go for it here, Joe? Looks like they will.
Oh, wow. Jordan Travis is staying on the field. Kyle Morlock subs off. Destin Hill, the receiving tight end, goes on the field. That might be something to look out for. 4th down and goal for Florida State at the SU 4-yard line. On the doorstep of the end zone, Travis takes the shotgun snap. He rolls out left, scanning for a receiver. He throws off his back foot to the back corner, incomplete. Syracuse forces a turnover on downs. The pressure in Jordan Travis's face as he was rolling out towards the near sideline. It was the captain, Marlo Wax, the senior out of Baltimore, who was right in front of Jordan Travis's face and forces the incompletion. After a strip sack where Garrett Schrader lost the football, Joshua Farmer ripped it out, Jared Verse picked it up, Florida State brought the ball to the 5-yard line. Florida State, no points and just 1 yard on the drive. The Orange force a stand inside the red zone. 6:45 to go in the second quarter. Florida State leads 17-3 over the Orange. We'll be right back. You're listening to Syracuse football on the original home of the Orange, WAER. Pitt to kick from left to right. Syracuse attacks the left end zone, going from right to left. Syracuse and Pittsburgh celebrating the 100th anniversary of college football played at Yankee Stadium. In 1923, SU took down Pitt 3-0. Are we in for a defensive battle today or an offensive showcase here in the Bronx? Ball is down. The left-footed Ben Sauls runs up to the football and boots it down the field. We're underway at Yankee Stadium. The ball lands in the right end zone. The G of Orange written across the end zone for a touchback, which means Syracuse's offense takes the field. Ben Spector, you got good eyes? Who's that quarterback?
I don't have good eyes. I wish
Garrett
I
Schrader.
did. It's Garrett Schrader. Now I got good eyes. I see the good eyes. I don't see the good eyes. I have the good eyes.
Garrett Schrader is the man for Syracuse today. He did not play against Boston College last week. On the first play of the game, he takes the shotgun snap and runs it himself. He has some space, running past the 50-yard line, meets the safeties, breaks a tackle, just past the 45, and dragged down at the Pitt 40. Well, Garrett Schrader doesn't look hurt to me. First play of the game, SU is in Pitt territory. 1st down and 10 for the Orange. Ball at the right hash near the 40-yard line. SU running no-huddle offense. LaQuint Allen is under center in the shotgun. He moves Schrader in motion. Allen takes the snap, rushes off to the right side, and he's dragged down by Dayon Hayes, the senior defensive lineman from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Syracuse brings out a Wildcat offense on the second play of the game. 2nd down and 4 coming up for the Cuse with 14-12 to go in the first quarter. We're just getting started here in the Bronx. Schrader takes a shotgun snap, end around handoff to LaQuint Allen. He's dragged down at the ankles at the 30-yard line. Tackle made by Javon McIntyre, who had 7 tackles last week in Pitt's 24-7 loss to Florida State. 2nd down and 5 for Syracuse's offense. Syracuse is attacking the left end zone with the ball at the left hash of the 28-yard line. Schrader in the shotgun with a running back behind him. Schrader claps his hands, takes the snap, pitches out to LaQuint Allen, has 2 blockers in front of him, and Garrett Schrader as he muscles his way to the 25-yard line and tackled just short of the 20. Brought down in between the right hash and the right side numbers. 3rd down coming up for the Cuse.
And we haven't seen Syracuse attempt to pass. Garrett Schrader wearing 2 gloves today. Usually wears 1, but 2 gloves for Garrett Schrader. All rushing plays thus far.
2nd down and 4. Schrader takes a shotgun snap, hands off to Allen, bolsters his way just past the yard to gain near the 17-yard line. Good enough for a Syracuse 1st down. Syracuse running the football early in this game. The Orange enter the red zone for the first time today. Schrader stands in the shotgun with 2 receivers, 1 on each side. Schrader claps his hands and end around handoff to LaQuint Allen, who cuts his way back to the inside, but he's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Shane Simon, a redshirt senior linebacker from West Orange, New Jersey, not too far here from New York City. No gain for LaQuint Allen out of the backfield. Second down and 10. 12:30 to go in the first quarter. No score.
Allen just ran off the field. Ike Daniels coming in for this play.
Ike Daniels set up to the right side of Garrett Schrader. Ike Daniels 17 carries for 99 yards this season. True freshman. Schrader, shotgun snap, end around handoff. Darrell Gill Jr., the freshman wide receiver, carry the ball off the right tackle. He's brought down just short of the 10-yard line. Got to let our audience know here, we're not set up at the 50-yard line like we are at the JMA Wireless Dome. We're behind where home plate would be for a Yankees game. So Garrett Schrader and Syracuse's offense is literally throwing our direction. Third down and 6, but before the snap, a penalty comes out for a false start. Syracuse's offense, Ben, is running a fast-paced motion right now and is handing the ball off in every single play.
It's fast and it's literally running because Syracuse doesn't have much success in the aerial attack this season, and LaQuint Allen loves to get the ball in space. He likes to get the ball attacking between the left guard, left tackle, or right guard, right tackle. He doesn't like going up the A and B gaps.
False start penalty was on Umari Hatcher, the wide receiver. Dan Villari lines up in the shotgun now. Schrader's the receiver on the left side. Villari takes the snap, runs right up the middle, meets the linebacking unit near the 10-yard line. A tush push close to the end zone, but Pitt's defense stands tall. Dan Villari is ruled down at the 6-yard line. The tight end, who was formerly a quarterback at Michigan, lines up in the shotgun, and he moves the sticks for a first down. First down and goal coming up for the Cuse with nearly 11 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And that's what having an athletic tight end in Dan Villari does. You could use his frame to move the ball quickly. 6'4", 235, he could run up the middle.
And guess what, folks? Villari is back in the shotgun. Garrett Schrader is lined up in between the tight end and wide receiver on the far side. Villari, shotgun snap. He fakes the give, runs up the middle, meets the linebackers again, but he's tackled right at the 5-yard line. One of the tacklers on the play, Samuel Okunlola, a redshirt freshman defensive lineman. No gain for Villari out of the backfield. Second down and goal on the Pitt 5-yard line. Once again, Syracuse going from right to left on this opening drive. The Pitt Panthers won the coin toss, elected to defer. Syracuse receives the opening kickoff, and this is their first drive of the game. 10:30 to go in the first quarter. No score between the Panthers and Orange. Garrett Schrader back under center. He's got 3 running backs behind him. Schrader moves a man in motion. Schrader scans, takes the snap, fakes a handoff to Allen, rolls out to his right to the end zone. Max Mang catches it for a Syracuse touchdown. The Orange get creative on the first drive of the game. Garrett Schrader to Max Mang for a 5-yard touchdown to put the Orange on the board first. 6-0 SU, 10:17 left in the first quarter.
This is a matchup that Syracuse loves. Pitt is bottom 5 in the ACC in rushing offense, and SU wants to run the ball today. When you run the ball so many times, Garrett Schrader can use that trickery and move out in space and find a tight end wide open because there were 8 in the box for the Panthers on that touchdown play.
Brady Denenberg on for the point after. The hold is good. The kick is up and good. Brady Denenberg converts on the point after attempt to cap off a 10-play, 75-yard drive. Garrett Schrader to Max Mang, a 5-yard touchdown. The Orange crack the Yankee Stadium scoreboard first. SU leads 7-0 over Pitt with 10:17 to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Syracuse football on the original home of the Orange, WAER.